Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Oleksandra Tomashevska and I'm a professional tax advisor. Today we talk about how to optimize taxes in Ukraine. And I have to say that there is the basic idea, the basic method, which based on the distinguish between general tax system and simplified tax system. So what do we do here? Of course, the general tax system, we can say it's for corporate tax. We use the method of accruing income, of accruing the expenses. And it doesn't matter if you get money or if you paid money, if you have a receipt. No, there is no expenses or additional income until it's accrued. So if you understand, you have to you have to collect the documents before you can report about the corporate tax. But simplified tax system use absolutely different idea. If you got money on your bank account, you have tax. There is no reason to collect documents because it doesn't matter. If you get money, you have tax. If you didn't get money on your account, no tax. It's like that simple. So the difference, of course, is the basic moment. If I, for example, I'm paying simplified tax and I give you an invoice, I give you the documents that you buying my service, for example, you will get the expenses and I won't get the income. There is no income for me until you pay me. And you can imagine. So we can say that the company who paid the corporate tax, it starts collecting invoices or collecting all the documents with the partners who use a simplified tax system. And of course, you have to pay next year or the year after next year, for example, but you minimize taxes, corporate tax in this particular year. Usually it's close to the reporting period, so close to the end of the year. Everybody is looking for additional documents for this reason. And it's the basic thing. And other thing is it's very common in Ukraine to register employees as private entrepreneurs, which use simplified tax system as well. So imagine if you hire a regular employee, you pay 41.5% altogether, all the taxes. The social security payment, the income tax, and of course military fee. So altogether will cost you 41.5%. And if you invite employee to register as a private entrepreneur, you can save, okay, this employee, or not employee, but contractor, we can say, he will pay 5% plus social security payment. Imagine 41.5 and 5%. The difference is 8 times. So it's not economy of a half of this amount. It's, for example, you pay $1,000 and the taxes are 41% is $400, even more, and you minimize tax till $50. It's big difference, you know. So this idea is so common in Ukraine. Of course, you can ask if it's legal or if tax authority would agree with this situation. Of course, they don't agree, but there is too common. So there is a lot of different. There are a lot of different arguments. Okay, imagine, for example, you ask me how to minimize taxes, And I'm saying, it's better to pay 41.5%, not 5, to make them to make your employees as private entrepreneurs, but pay more. And you would say, are you okay with? Who are you? Your tax advisor. You have to think about how to minimize taxes. So I can say that this situation becomes too common, and tax authorities can absolutely clear. It's absolutely clear. We have private entrepreneurs who get salary this way, and most of our lawyers and tax advisors, they just recommend to avoid risks and explain and put more documents in this scheme, we can say. But it's still there. It is still working, and of course we use it. And you can say that's why it exists. It's very obvious if we open to share this information. So the idea is, many years ago, business in Ukraine was in a black zone. And the simplified tax system from the government was the step to legalize all these businesses, because government said, okay, pay something instead of this complicated system, these many taxes and many controlling things and other. You can just pay the percentage, and you're free. Nobody will check your documents, nobody will ask you questions. That was, 20 years ago, like that. And of course now simplified tax system is more complicated than before, and general tax system is more complicated, and all these things are bigger and bigger. But this method is we use it, it exists. And I'm sure that there is a generation of employees who don't know how to work officially. They always work as a private entrepreneurs. They believe that there is one way to be hired, which is, I don't know if it's dangerous or not. So we have kind of private entrepreneurship culture. People don't never been hired. They always work like a private entrepreneur, which wasn't true, but that's the practice. And of course the company can insist. If they hire you, they can say, okay, that's the rule, you will be entrepreneur. Okay, I hope I described it understandable. See you next time. We will talk about some specific businesses in Ukraine. That was Oleksandra Tomashevska. See you soon. Goodbye.